Hey, welcome back to Adventure World in Godot. So in the last episode, I completely forgot to add the gate. So we're going to do that first thing, and then the second thing we'll do is we'll start building the tower for the legendary boomstick, or whatever our weapon, our weapon it ends up getting called. So to do this, we've excuse me, just woke up. We already got the gate for the other one, so let's just duplicate that. So down here, we're going to take where did he go? I think he's called, yeah, gate blue. So we're going to copy that, and let's see. Copy paste here doesn't seem to work. I can duplicate right here, that'll work. And instead of blue, let's call it yellow. And then we also need the key. So is there a key yellow or key blue? Yep, there it is. Duplicate, key yellow. Yellow seems appropriate for the final gate. Right, so we've duplicated that. We need to go into these and change the images. So we'll go into this one, and for the sprite, instead of this blue image, let's go to art. I think it was under like UI. Nope. Menu. Where is he? HUD. There we go. There we go. You can also make a white key and then modulate it with the this visibility here, and then change it to different colors. That way you wouldn't have to have images for each one. Alright, so then we've got that one. Oh, we need to do the gate. So let's go back to the gate. Let's save this scene. Control S. And then we'll go to objects. And where did this thing keep going? Gate yellow. There we go. So there's our gate. And if we hide our collision shape, we should be able to collision shapes. We should be able to see the sprite there. So then this is under tiles, maybe? Yeah, there we go. So we'll grab that sprite, drag that in. There we go. Since we didn't change the size, well, even if we had, they're the same size, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so that should do it, except our scripts. So let's jump in here to this one. We'll go ahead and change the name here, because I think this is the name that it shows up as when you drag it into the scene. So like, as an example, if I drag object gate yellow, where is it? Yeah, if I drag gate yellow in, it's going to show up as gate blue, because that's the name of that top level node right there. And then we need to change the script that instead of looking for key blue, looks for key yellow. Alright, let's make sure that didn't change our other gate as well. So if I go to the key blue and I go to that script, that's still key blue. That's good. Some resources are shared between, if you duplicate an object, some resources are shared. So if you have something funky happen, check for that. So specifically like collision shapes. So example, this collision shape right here is a resource right there, and that would be shared between these two. So if I change the shape of one of these here, it would affect the other one. So you have to be careful when you duplicate. And then you can fix that by going on this drop down and say make unique, and that'll make this one a clone that is its own. Anyways, carrying on, let's see. Right, so we got that, we changed the script, so we're good on the gate. We need to fix the key. So there's the key yellow. Let's go into the script and change this to add a yellow key. Alright, and then finally we need to go change our player. So we'll go to our scene, I have no idea where our player is, but we can jump to him here. And then we'll go into the HUD, and we need to add a yellow key here. So I'm going to duplicate this one by doing Control D, duplicates, and I'll call this one key yellow. And we need to change that as well, which it was under HUD. Boom, got that. And that's all good. We could scale these up a little bit because these two are both smaller than all the rest. So maybe we'll do that real quick. So scale, let's go 1.2, 1.3. There we go. And then we'll scale this one too just to make it look even. And the same thing with yellow. 3.3. Alright. Now, for some reason, scaling didn't fix the let's see. Scaling didn't change the location of these guys. I'm sorry, it didn't fix the alignment with the other objects in this thing. I thought we scaled some of these other ones before, but I'm not seeing any. Interesting. Oh well. They look pretty good. If you're worried about it, I guess you can just do that. Anyways, there we go. So, oh yeah, we've got to fix the script in here too. Right, so let's hide it. Well, actually we can just duplicate this and then change it to yellow. And duplicate this one and change it to yellow. And I'm just selecting all. If you go to an end, home key goes to the start and end key goes to the end. And then if you hold down shift and go to the home, you'll select that whole line. And then you can hit Control C to copy it, and then just put in a new line and hit Control V to paste it. Little text tips there, at least in Windows. I don't know about Linux. Right, so, oh, I gotta change this too. Very good. So that should be our thing, should now be functional. Our gate should now be functional. So let's go ahead and put them in. So I can go down here to my objects, find the yellow gate. Where are you? There we go. Oh, I need to be in the right spot. So over here, these will be foreground objects because your player will bump into them. And oh, I wonder if this should be the Cave of Darkness. Just trying to figure out if I should put them up in here or not. I think I'm going to add another one for the castle. So let's go with the node TD and create that, and then we'll rename this castle. And then we'll lock that so I don't move it on accident. And then let's put them under there. So I'll put one right here. I'll put another one right there. Now our character, since we don't take keys away, the character should be able to open both of these. And both of those look pretty good placement wise. Should be able to open both of those. We could just put one in one place and then just let them walk through, but I think it'll look better visually to have them both open. And then finally we're going to add another gate here, but this one will be a little different because instead of a key opening it necessarily, we could make a door that won't open until the boss is beaten. So we'll think about that later, but for now that's the keys. Control S, save everything. Now the idea was there's going to be a tower here somewhere that the player will pass, and that'll tempt him to go up the tower to find out what's up there. So it needs to be in his path. I'm thinking the player will probably start the game here. So this might be a good place for the tower right here. So we're going to go to the background background tile map. And I debated making it out of wood, but I think brick will look better. So does that look about right? Maybe a little smaller. So it's going to be really tall because you're only going to be able to get there with the jetpack. And speaking of which, we're going to need to test this. So let's grab the player and drag him over here. And then we'll also give him a jetpack so that we can test that out. And I have a terrible time finding stuff in here. You probably could also change this view to like this, and then for some reason my eyes work better on that kind of stuff, that kind of view. Right, so let's see how high the player can jump. Well, I don't know what happened to my jetpack pickup. It's right there. Oh, I made it a child of the player. Where did it go? See? So I need to move it up here. Got it. Alright, so now if I do that, I should be able to, yeah, I can easily get easily get way up there. So I don't want it too high because I don't want the player to keep flying and be like, give up, you know? So we'll do it there. And then for this, they're likely going to fly on the side. I was thinking of having some like ramparts kind of stick out, but they'll probably get frustrated with bumping into it. Alright, let's just let's go into foreground here. Oh, I've got an idea. Okay, so let's go to the background tiles. Let's go to wood, and let's do a couple like that and a couple like that, right? So this is the background, so the player will be able to come through this. And then let's switch to the foreground, which these the player collides with, remember? And so these will be where he can land. Oh, I didn't want stone, I wanted brick. There we go. Although a stone tower could look kind of cool too. And then I want the roof. So let's go with this. That looks a little weird. No, I'm thinking maybe instead of this, so we go with a brick one. So that would look more like the castle does. Right, so there's the sides, and then we'll go back to the background and fill this in like that. And then every couple we'll put a, what did I do on the castle? Every other one. Looks pretty good. Should have made that an even number, but it's alright. And then finally we got to fill this in. Could use my fill bucket, but this might just be just as fast. Well, maybe not. Some level of satisfaction for clicking through there. trying to think of a way we could spice this up a little bit. I think some cracked bricks or something would look really good in there. It's alright, we'll leave it for now. Yeah, so there's our, oh, yeah, and so the gun will be right there. Oh, let's go back to the foreground. We'll make a little platform for it to stand on. So the gun will go right here, and let's test getting into this. This could be, actually it should be pretty easy because we should be able to just fly up and around and land on top. Whoa! Yeah, I was thinking about, let's boost the regen on the jetpack because we've already fixed it to where it can't regen when you're in the air. So let's make it refill a little faster. Alright. So that'll cut out some frustration there. There we go. Yeah, I think that's pretty nice. Could add some decals here that you can't get to. Yeah, that's a good idea. So see, I can only jump this high. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I can jump about 5 high. Let's add a little detail to it to kind of incentivize the player coming up, and it'll also hopefully give us a little bit of a cracked brick look. Could try a stone or two. Don't know about that. But, you know, a couple bricks here and there. Maybe one off over there. I'll do a couple on the way up. Give it a little bit of a cracked. I don't know if that helps or not. But hopefully the player cannot jump up there without the jetpack, so he'll be like, oh, one up there, how can I get up there? And then he'll get the jetpack and he'll be like, oh, here we go. And then he'll see this and go, oh, I can get in through there. Hopefully that'll be a little bit self-explanatory. So, alright. Yep, next video we're going to start on the gun series. There'll probably be several, because we're going to do some particle systems and whatnot. So, I look forward to that, and I'll see you soon.